Like, is she a man?
Is shit. It sounds like my name, Charmaine. What did you say? Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Main Show. This is our virtual interview with Hideki, who plays the character Akira in OMUKADE. Hideki is also part of Thailand's men's ice hockey national team. So much to chat with him about. I've got the questions. Let's get into it. Well, Hideki, welcome. Welcome, Hideki, to The Main Show. Thank you so much for doing this. It is a very complex role, and so you went ahead for the casting, and my understanding is that obviously acting is something that you are interested in. You also play ice hockey professionally. There are a lot of differences. I know you had to go for a workshop. I've never been to an acting workshop. Maybe you can take me through it.
I was a bit familiar with the workshop process. I did other project that requires the workshop things, but so it wasn't really a new thing for me. I used to be in an agency as well, so I did have a little bit of acting skill in that point. That sort of workshop, it's just a basic process of where people come together, like all the cast come together and get to know each other and then try to get comfortable with each other. Yeah, it was a really nice process, and believe it or not, like this cast was it was really special to the point where we still keep in touch.
How do you mentally prepare for something like that? Because it's quite a dual role, right? You're conflicted, isn't it?
True. I did request for another workshop, like private workshop with them. Shout out to my additional acting course, Kapom. She helped me look deep down more about the character, sort of, because Akira doesn't really say much in his phrase, right? But what is he thinking? Otherwise, why is he saying this phrase or thing? So sometimes you have to create your own imagination for Akira himself, and then try to really live with the character on a daily basis too. Sometimes I just woke up and then, when I have a day off, I just don't really what to do, so I just pretend I'm Akira for a day.
Really?
And then I don't feel weird about that. I just feel like it's one of the really special things that you could do, and then as an actor, that's something that I'm really passionate about. To be able to be someone else. For example, if I'm walking the street, like how would he walk? I just try to understand him as much as possible. Yeah, that's from film, like the way that he speaks, the way that he expresses his facial expression. I just love imagination, and try to put that into the character.
Okay, got it. I've got a second question for you. We've spoken about how Akira, you're this Japanese army captain in your early 30s. You've got this strong patriotic side, but deep down you're this gentle soul, right? In your own life, I'm curious to know, what is one part of you that maybe you can share with us that people don't usually see?
I don't even know how people think about me because I'm such an introverted guy. I love being by myself, just spending my own time. Especially, I realized the change within me, when I got back into this entertainment industry as well as playing sports. There's two contrast job that requires a different energy-wise, right? So whenever I get tired, I just shut myself down from the outside world and I love spending my own time just traveling the world, getting to see something that I haven't seen before or felt, try to feel something that I've never actually felt before. It's, I think that's one of those things where I can recharge myself.
I also know that you travel with your parents, which is so adorable. I think it's, that's so cute, and you do these travelogues with your parents. I think that's such a sweet thing to do. And you guys are very close, no?
Yeah, we're very close. I think that's one of the reasons why I started YouTube. I try to do it as much as possible, but due to the dual career, it's hard to find free time. But then, when I get the chance to, I'm trying to bring all my family members with me, and just try to spend the time and make the most out of it. So yeah.
Okay, next question. Oh, I love this one. Okay. You mentioned that you're really, really excited for an international audience to watch this film and to see the quality of the Thai CG, right? Because it's on par with international standards. Is there one scene that you're very, very, very proud of that you know that it's going to showcase the Thai CG levels and professionalism?
When I look at the outcome of the movie, I was just so surprised with the quality of the CGI. It took about like a year and a half to complete those CGI, all the process. So we actually stopped, we finished shooting for nearly 2 years now. But I think every CGI scene, I was just mind blown about how it actually becoming to pieces. I can't choose. I'm sorry, but every little detail that they put in that OMUKADE was tremendous. It was just an amazing, yeah.
Well, I think towards the end, there are a lot of these action scenes, and they're all so well executed. I mean, we don't want to give everything away. We want people to watch. Obviously, we want everyone to watch, right? What would surprise people about the horror industry?
I think the process of, the fact that there's not much going on during the film, especially when you're using the CGI. I think we actually only follow this a green tennis ball to guide the eye line, right?
Really?
So that's how it's been making, and with only green screen background, you just have to. It looks stupid in the process, but once it comes out, it was actually tremendous work.
So you know how when you shoot a horror film, a lot of people associate it with being very intense. There's a lot of scare and gore. What would you do at the end of the day to kind of unwind? And you gotta get in character, but sometimes you also gotta get out of character, right? So what would you do to chill out?
I'm such a weird guy, to be honest. I'm not even gonna.
Are you sure? I mean, I'm weird too. So let's see how weird you are.
This whole project was taken at the middle of nowhere where there's not even a signal, and it was in the middle of the cave in the mountain, and then we also have to stay in the same cottage with the other cast members. So where I couldn't get myself out of the stress, because like I said, all the cast members, if you dig down about all the cast, there are a well-known cast. Let's say there's 3 casts from the Medium project that went viral. Ryota is an incredible comedian actor, and then as well as James Kunjaim Labor. He did The Murder, and he used to be in theater act in the UK. So I think there was a couple times where I feel like I could have done better, and I just felt a bit left alone because they did deliver the specific scene, but I feel like deep inside me I could have done better. So there's one day, I know it was so funny, the place that we were staying, it was right beside the river. So I don't know if I could say it or not, but I just decided to jump off to the river naked by myself, and just spend 40 minutes there by myself.
That's not weird.
Yeah, I kind of calm myself down and wash out that the stress. Yeah, there's other things that I do, but I don't think I could say.
We're gonna keep it PG. Maybe after we stop recording. Okay. This is an interesting one. I guess since we're getting into the deep and meaningful and the woo-woo. OMUKADE is obviously the creature in the horror movie. It's got a very fascinating nature. It's kind of like a centipede that transforms itself, and then it can grow into this massive creature, and it takes on different forms, right? So what do you think is scary about it? Do you think it is the monster itself, or is it the fact that we don't know what it can become?
That's a good question. I think we don't know, the fact that we don't know what it could become as well, because when you actually have to believe yourself that you actually fear of don't know what is coming to you. I think that's one of the scariest experience that you could experience in the real life. Especially when you realize that monster could actually have the ability to possess into the human body as well. I think that makes it even more worse, and that's what was challenging for me as an actor as well in the film.
Okay, so we're gonna switch things up a little bit. I know you're based in Thailand. Here we are based in Singapore. So if you don't mind, we're gonna do a little slang exchange. If you're up for the phrases and Singapore slangs that we would say when we watch a horror film. Are you game for that?
Sure.
I'll teach you a few and you can teach me a few in Thai, if that's cool.
In Thai or Japanese?
Up to you, whichever. The first one is Wah Biangi.
Is that
English.
Is that Singlish?
It's English. It's English. Like we would say it. We would say Wah Biangi, like with gusto.
Oh, so when are you gonna use that?
If you're shocked in the cinema, and you could drop the F bomb or the S bomb, but you could also say Wah Biangi.
So it's not like a cursing.
It's a nicer version of it, I would say.
Why you can censor it out, but we say like here means it's like a giant mole lizard roaming around here.
What would you say? Here.
It's just the expression of when we're scared.
Right.
So we said here,
So some people would say it in the cinema. People would say like, I'm gonna mutter under their breath like, yeah.
Definitely with that. The cinema for sure.
This is alamak. When it's like when they do something like, oh no, you're walking into the situation like, oh no, we'd be like, alamak. Like when they do something really dumb, like why would you do that? And you go like, alamak.
We could use here, but it's sort of like an extended version of like here. With more emotion and like here, man.
Shit. It sounds like my name, Charmaine. What did you say? Xiang. Okay, last one here. When someone does something crazy, we say, Xiao eh. You gotta be crazy. Xiao means crazy. Like, are you crazy?
Xiao eh.
That's right.
Xiao eh. I think I curse more in Japanese for that.
Oh, okay.
I think they're like, baka janeno.
Baka shaneno.
Baka janeno means like, are you freaking nuts?
Okay.
I know baka means like the idiot.
Okay.
Omae means you. Baka janeno, like, are you idiot?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. This is the problem with like bilingual, like sometimes just mix everything up.
I know, I love it.
That just comes.
So, okay, so thank you very much for the crash course of both Thai and Japanese, right? Finally, has your family watched the movie and what do they think?
Yeah, they changed the premiere.
Yeah.
They're not really, especially my dad, he's a really conservative Japanese dad, so like, he just say, like, good job. Doesn't really express a feeling, but I'm sure they're happy. And I'm really proud that they get to witness that project.
Oh, but you know, with Asian parents, they're really not expressive. The good job is like pat on the shoulder.
No, I would be like, the good job would be like, out of these people around you, they select you. And that's sort of the way that they would say like, hey, you done a good job.
Right, okay.
And you must not know how to be, how to put that in a nicer way, right?
Okay, I know I've taken up a lot of time, but just to wrap, obviously with the Nippon Boys, I know you can sing. So is there a chance you can do a little call to action for us?
Yeah, Singapore fan, Hideki here. Please watch the OMUKADE. It's such a tremendous film. Amazing cast, I think people will love it.
ครับเราสองคนจะไม่ทำงานที่นี่อีกแล้ว
มึงต้องทำจนครบสัญญาก่อนไม่ก็ออกจากที่นี่ไม่ได้เดี๋ยวไปทำงานใหม่
隊長声を探しに行った兵との連絡がつきませんこれにตัวห้องกี่ได้พวกนั้นหายไปใช่รู้นั่นได้ไหม
พ่อ跟他反จะพาเฉลยหนีครั้งที่แล้วแต่ฉันเชื่อพ่อยังมีชีวิตอยู่
What's that?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
何かの抜け殻みたいですね。もしかしてオウムカデ。日本の伝説のオウムカデですよ。だって北道と特訓。
Creature.
なんで書かない唾をใช้เรื่องต้นอยากให้เกี่ยว刀ในตัวตัวยัดเป็นหากับโทรศัพท์ฝากกระบวนความหานี่แล้วมันจะคิดว่าเราเป็นพวกเดียวกับมัน